This is Buck.
Yeah, if you are you recording?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the blog is buckstalesandtrails.com. BUCKSTALES and ANDTRAILS
All right.
.com.
Been
And
a
my wife
pleasure.
updates that periodically. On Facebook, I'm just Peter Tranchik, TRANCHIK.
All right.
If you want to join on that, because that's the blog is longer term stuff.
Right.
Not day to day
Okay.
necessarily.
I'm
Nice
going to
meeting you all.
follow you. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I'll
There
meet
she
you
is.
when you go on Facebook or whatever. I'll meet you on that.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. My last name's Rana, so if you see something from Lisa Rana, that's me. There she is.
I'm gonna go brush my teeth.
You got to get a move on.
I gotta brush my teeth.
Go move it. Move it. Move it. Oh, God. Good morning.
Good morning.
Doreen's like, it's not freaking good morning to me. She woke me up at 5:45 and was demanding that I move.
Did my coffee was so fast.
Shit.
Oh, God.
I know. So we left camp 7:18. Great group of people last night. Real nice. I have to tell you, I slept better in that shelter than I did in the tent. It was flat.
Yeah.
You slept all night.
I woke up once or twice, but only because the guy next to me
Uh-huh.
kept rolling over and he hit me a couple of times.
Well, that does happen too, I guess. I don't know. I did. I slept really well. And it's flat. And I think no matter what, I can never find
Yeah.
a flat place for
Yeah.
my tent.
Yeah, we weren't like sliding down or sliding over or...
Yeah. Look at that.
No, I slept well.
Look at that view. There's the trees. I guess you really can't see it on video, but we're walking. Sun hasn't peeked over the mountains yet, but as I said, we got an early start. I've been up since 5:30, but I knew I had to get up a little earlier to get more stuff done so we can get out early, which is fine. And really just trying to see if we can get to that ridge, which they say is a lot of rock scrambling. I know it's not going to be the easiest, but it would be nice after all of this work we've done to be able to get those views. And then from there it's downhill all the way to the shelter, so we'll see. It's going to rain, that's for sure. A little uphill to get the blood pumping this morning, and that's about it. So we'll check in later. I was just saying to Doreen, the morning light is just so nice. And the trail is really pretty in here. A little stealth site just north of the shelter. I don't know how far we've gone, maybe half a mile or so, in case anybody needs it. Alright, so we made it here in an hour, or I made it here in an hour. She's not that far behind. There she is. We'll see what she says. I'm gonna go up and over. So it's early enough. It's 8:15. Yeah, we should be good. Alright, check in later. We ain't doing no bad weather bypass. No friggin'
we
way.
bypassed the weather.
We bypassed the bypass. All right, moving
All right.
on. Here it comes. Good job. All right. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
All right, we're gonna continue on our way. You wanna go ahead of me?
No.
I know it's windy, but this is why it was worth getting up at 5:30 this morning. To beat the weather, to get our first real view of the day. Woo. It is breezy. Doreen's coming up this rock scramble. It looks worse than it is, but here, just take it one step at a time. She's doing great. Just curl forward. Good. Good job. All right. She's killing it. Woo! Sorry for the fast. Whew, I think our next view is around the corner. Did it, did it, did it.
Can you imagine how far you could see if it was a clearer day? It's still spectacular. I'm not complaining.
No, I know you're not. It's like, I'm so glad that we were able to get this.
Woohoo! Look at the camera. Say cheese. You're like queen of the mountain up there.
Beautiful.
Oh look, we're at the top. Right?
That's Howard's Rock. I took a picture of it.
Is that the top? We're
I
hoping.
can only assume. We don't know for sure. Beautiful though. get up here, Doreen. Sec.
You did it, Lisa.
I did it. We did it. That's in 1.5 miles. We did it in 2 hours. And there was some rocky parts and some scrambly parts and beautiful views. And we managed to get up and over before Bubada. So I feel quite accomplished and I'm glad we took it on.
I was afraid it was going to be worse than our worst. And it wasn't. So.
It looks like a turtle to me. That's its head, and that's its back. That's its flopper. That's sea turtle. Don't ask me. It just looked like it to me. Well, there you go. Almost looks like a clam. Pretty cold. All right.
Oh my God.
I know,
That's hysterical.
right? And look at those over there.
Oh, wow.
They're very cool.
Oh. They look like turtle butts.
We got turtle on the brain now. All right, we're climbing. Moving on. This is a little side trail, blue trail, which we're not doing, but just thought I'd show it to you. We're going forward up this mountain. Check in later. We are racing the rain. That's all I can say. It's 12:16. Sorry. And we're gonna get our raincoats on in a minute, just in case we don't make it. And pray that there's room in the shelter so I don't have to deal with a wet tent in the morning. But it's a little of the trail. It was I was an uphill we just did. It was a lot of switchbacks, so it was nice, but the top was very rooty and rocky. So we navigated that. And hopefully this is the top coming up here. And at that point, we'll have just about 2 miles to the shelter. So we will see. We're prepared for the rain. We stopped and took a little break at the top of the mountain and grabbed some food and went to the bathroom, and now we're ready to go. Right, Doreen?
Yep. Swing, swing, swing your balls swiftly as you can. Merrily, merrily, merrily,
And beat the rain. All right, signing out. It just started to rain. It's our first time using hiking umbrellas, so a lot of people use them. We'll see how we like them.
Yeah, I've seen a lot on packs. So.
Yeah. All right,
Cool.
let's get moving.
Okay.
It's the reason that I love you. It's the reason
the conditions have deteriorated significantly. We almost made it here in time, but we didn't.
Almost doesn't count.
Yeah, some really nice guy helped us with our tent because it was pouring, and the people in the shelter did not want to try to squeeze us in, so we had to put our tent up in the rain.
Yeah, they were doing a poor job of shifting.
Yeah, they totally could have fit us in, but they were just being assholes. So, but we just decided we were actually better off because it is friggin' blowing. And so far this tent is really held up. We're in for a long night. It's gonna pretty much be windy like this all night and rainy, but we're kind of snuggled in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you warm?
I'm warming up.
I'm warming up too. I'm not warm yet, but I'm warming up.
Short. I saw the flash. I stopped short.
You saw the flash too?
I saw the flash. So, because first I saw the flash and I was like, oh no. And then all of a sudden I heard the thunder.
The flash and the thunder were almost simultaneous. Like, I didn't even have time to react because I saw this. I literally thought a flashbulb was off in front of my eye. I mean, it was right off to my side. And then the thunder. And it was like, it happened so fast that I didn't even have time to react. I'm like just walking down the trail. It was like this little pitter-patter of rain. And then out of nowhere, a flash and a thunder.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. No, it was really freaky.
All I could think of is she's gonna be freaking out. I was like, no. And when I saw you, you're like, do you think we're like walking lightning bolts with these umbrellas? I'm like, just keep walking.
I'm like, I don't know what's worse. What does it matter if it's up or down? We still have it on us. We ditched the umbrella, and then I'm like, all right, maybe Lisa's gonna tell me that it's like not made out of whatever would attract the lightning.
We're warm now.
Oh, we're toasting. My toes are like feeling good.
Yeah. We it's freaking windy here. They say it's gonna gust. What did they say? Like 30, 35? It must be easily. We're like 30. We're at 3,500 and something feet. She forgot to take her backpack off. I threw my backpack in the shelter, and I was just like, screw these guys. They're gonna have to hold my backpack until I get done. And then Doreen goes, oh, I'm still wearing my backpack. I'm like, oh my god, our backpack's gonna be freaking soaking wet. Thank God it was dry on the inside, right?
Oh yeah, thank God.
Yeah.
But we had that liner in there too, which was good.
Plus that's.
I just didn't even
fairly
realize I
waterproof.
had it on. I totally forgot that I had
my
it on
God.
because we were just the big scramble to like.
Oh, this is like I literally opened up the tent door and I shoved her in, and I'm just like, use that.
You
little
get
thing
set
to
up.
dry. Yeah, I did.
I was like, I didn't even know what to touch first.
I know.
It was so dirty.
I was so wet at that point, literally so wet at that point. My legs, because I didn't have rain pants on, I only had my rain jacket. And I was so focused on getting this tent up and getting it staked out well because it was so windy that I didn't even think to put the hood of my raincoat up. But anyway, I went and got water because I knew we were going to need it. And I just said, that's it. We're not leaving the tent for the rest of the night. We had dinner. So we first thing we did is shove our faces filled with food. As soon as I got some clothes on, we just
Opened every bar and cracker
Yeah.
and peanut butter. And
yeah. Look, I got my
We
air
were
mattress
starving.
done. I took my wet pants off. I got my air mattress up, got my bed together, and got into some clothing. And I was beginning to get really shivery at that
Yeah.
point. So I knew I had to get warm, but I also knew we needed to eat something because that's like also something important to do when you're starting to get cold.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got into our sleeping bags and we just sat in our sleeping bags for after we ate for, I don't know. a
We've
little
been
while.
here the whole time.
Yeah, but we needed to get warm. But at one point I did get up and pee. And I'm not going
haven't
to
done that
discuss
yet.
that. And then I actually cooked dinner in the vestibule. I was able to boil water, and I had my spaghetti with meat sauce, and Doreen had her ramen. And we felt so much better after having that hot meal.
And now we have
We're too lazy to even sit up. Creme brulee.
this is our dessert.
We're totally psyched about this. What did I say? We're going to save it for the day that's going to rain.
It's raining.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got
I
our
hiked it up here. We're not
laundry.
hiking home with it.
hanging. Not that it's going to dry, but it's hanging. Dry.
Because we don't know what else to do with
Yeah.
it, so
Well,
we need to hang it above us.
It's better than... You can see I'm getting tired. Better than nothing. This guy, Doug, I got a shout out for Doug Lynch, the shuttle guy. He's the one that drove us to Sam's Gap, and he's been like an immense help.
Yeah.
So I texted him. We made the executive decision that we're going to hike out tomorrow. We're going to go to Allen Gap, which is 4.8 miles. And I texted, I got this small signal. I texted Doug and I said, can you come pick us up? And he's totally booked tomorrow, but he gave us the names of some other people and said if we really get stuck, he'd come back for us at like 2:30. So, but he did say, you don't have to go all the way to Allen Gap. You can just go to Log Cabin Drive, right? Is that it? So Jason, he gave us the name of Jason and Kate. We tried Kate first, no go. Jason is picking us up at 11:15. Jason's been very communicative. He responded to the text. He phoned us. And then after we confirmed a time, he texted us again and then acknowledged another text. So we are being picked up at 11:15 tomorrow. It's a 3.2 mile hike out. And we're going to go to Laughing Heart Lodge where we already have a room, and we booked the same room for tomorrow night too. So we're going to have 2 nights there, 2 nights in the cabins someplace, Hot Springs Cabins, and then 1 night in Asheville.
Looks like I have a sunburn right here.
Yeah, you do have a little...
Only on one side of my face.
I'm
Gonna have to even it out. I'm gonna have to sit like this.
It is on one side of your face. We weren't even in the sun today. Maybe it's just like the wind hit that side of your face. I don't know. Do I have that? No.
No, that's why I was looking at you, because I'm like, why is my face look like that?
Why do I have that? Did you like fall asleep on that side or something?
No, I've been laying on my back.
I know. Anyway,
Whatever.
I'm hiking out in my sleep clothes tomorrow, so I'll have to put on those wet pants. If we were going on, I wouldn't do that. I would put on the wet pants and let them dry while we were hiking. But because I know we're hiking out, I'm gonna like hike out in my sleep clothes and be done with it. It's gonna be very warm tomorrow. It's gonna be 71 degrees. So
I'm not taking my stuff off either. I have to take one layer off.
well, yeah, I can't.
I have an extra shirt on
I definitely
tonight.
can't hike in all of this, especially.
Yeah, well,
Gonna
no,
be-
of course not, but
Yeah.
I have one extra shirt on, so.
We named the tent Big Bertha. Big Bertha's doing us fine so far. I'm gonna knock on 10. Let's hope we get through the night because it's gonna be breezy all night. But
Listen,
see.
she did really well the other night too when it was really windy.
Yeah. So
The tent didn't move.
yeah, and I have it ultra staked out.
Yeah. Tonight, just my side's blowing in the wind because that's the way the wind is coming. But it's died down
You know what?
tremendously.
It's good though. It's a good testament that we actually got in this tent in the pouring rain, and we're able to get into dry clothes, get these sleeping bags up, get water, eat, and be in here and be dry and comfortable. I mean, that's a skill. We did good.
Yeah, we did good.
With the help of, what's the guy's name? Who gave us his trail?
I know, I think his name was Bruce. He gave us his trail name, and then he had another trail name because his wife and him hiked the AT in 2016 or 2006.
I think he said 2006.
And now he just does short stints, yeah. So he's doing the same section we are.
Tomorrow I'm gonna go thank him. She's got like the fluffy. I gave her the fluffy. This is a 10-degree bag. It is super fluffy. And she's like all snuggled in there.
I can just tuck my head.
Yeah, we're totally like I look at her sometimes and I don't see anything. I literally
It's
see
nice because it
nothing.
doesn't suffocate you, so you can put it over your head and you don't feel like.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Except for the guy last night that kept bumping me on.
It's shelter life. That's why I always go. That's why I went against the wall.
It's like,
I
no,
figured I
dude.
only have to deal with Doreen. Oh God.
It's been a fun adventure.
It has been. We have to leave here. We have to leave here by 8. So I'm waking you up at like 6.
6.
No.
2
It
hours.
took you an hour and a half to get out this morning.
Did not.
Doreen, I woke you up at,
At a quarter to
5:04. Yes, and we left at 7:15.
We weren't moving very fast.
You weren't moving very fast. I cooked this.
I had not been able
Coffee.
to sit and enjoy a cup of coffee,
I had made you coffee.
but I had to like.
filtered the water. I even helped you put your stuff together. So I'm waking your ass up at 6. It's going to take 2 hours with both of us in this tent trying to like. We're going to have to pack everything up, both of us in this tent at the same time.
But we're not changing. Some
That's-
of it's changing our clothes.
Yeah.
Today we changed in the dark.
And we didn't even have to pack up the tent, and it took us an hour and a half to get out today. We got to pack up the wet tent. We're waking you up
I
at
thought we left at 7. We left at 7:15.
7:18.
Okay.
All right. Later.